Hello! Welcome to my quick simple guide on how to use Skeb. Are you a VTuber who'd like to commission artwork, but you don't mind its direction? Or are you just someone who loves to buy art? Well, let me introduce you to Skeb. What's Skeb, you ask? A quick Google search tells us that Skeb refers to a Japanese commission platform where clients can request artwork or voice work from creators, with no halfway exchanges or progresses. Basically, it means artists' creative freedom. You give them, I guess, a basis of what you would like and they just work on that. Which, yeah, there's no revisions or nothing, so it's basically let Jesus take the art wheel.
But Aizuke, isn't this site in Japanese?
Why yes it is, my little Kitsubloom, but fear not. With the age of the computer lords and the magic of Google Translate, this site is translated in English for you. By the way, I am very well versed in Skebs because I'm what would you call a Skeb addict? So when you get onto Skeb, the front page is filled with new artworks from artists and their latest commissions. So if you click on an image, it will take you to the commissioner's request page. Details of what they wanted, it will be all in Japanese, which you can translate them if you want to see what the actual description was. If you see an artist you really like, you can from this page click on their little icon and check out their Skeb page. Here you can see the artist's other work, the price that they ask for, details of their commission, their response time, and complete rate. Complete rate is the percentage of how many works they actually get done. So if it's at 100%, meaning that they will always get a commission back on time. If it's not 100%, that means that either they haven't gotten back in time or they've had to cancel the requests because they just haven't had the time to do it. I'm still learning how Skeb works, but if you guys know more details about Skeb, please let me know in the comments below. We can all help each other out that way. So you're wondering, how do I send a request? First, you want to sign into a site. I personally use X myself because it's a lot easier. You cannot make an account on the site. It has to be a Twitter account or a Miss Key account, whatever that is. Then you authorize the app. Your life belongs to Skeb now. So yeah, now you've signed in, you will have to register a credit card because when you apply for a Skeb commission, you will have to pay the base amount to what the artist asked for. Skeb will hold the money from your account until it is either accepted or denied. When it's accepted, your money will be fully taken from your account, or if it's denied, your money will be sent back to you depending on your bank. If you're not a big fan of, you do have to pay upfront before the artist can actually accept anything. But like I said, if you don't get accepted, they do send you your money back. So there's no scam, so don't worry about scamming. But yeah, once you've entered your details in, let's go shopping. By the way, if you're unsure of how much something costs, because the site is all in yen, just Google your currency to yen and it will show a rough estimate of how much the artwork will cost. So because I'm in Australia, so for example, if something costs 7,000 yen, it's about $70 for me, which I think is pretty good. I think if you're in the USD, it does cost a little bit less because the USD is a bit stronger, but I think it's still pretty fair prices. So now how to send a request. Go to the profile of the artist you'd like to request. Make sure they have new request button because some artists have their request off because they just don't have the time or they just aren't taking requests anymore. Click new requests and then pick the genre because some artists can do different requests like music or advice. Pick artwork and then in the text area, write down a small description of what you would like. Skeb artwork is more about creative freedom, but you can sway the artist to draw what you'd like. So here are a few examples of what I've done. And what happens as well is when you do a request, you can pick that request again. So you can also favorite it. So if you like this certain request that you've done, you can favorite that and just keep using that over and over again. Here as well, you can let the artist know what you'd like to use the artwork for. So if you want to use for YouTube videos or for streaming, you can also get merch and commercial rights. But keep in mind that the price will go up if the artist wants commercial right pricing. So basically what will happen is that they will cancel your request and then send you a new request with the new pricing to make up for what they would like. So basically, yeah, you just pay the new request. You get the money back from the other one, just takes a few days. You have to pay the new commercial price. The reference URL is where you put a link to a Google Drive or any other links that show your character's references so your artist knows what to work off. I highly recommend making a Google Drive and have the link showable to anyone who has the link. It's a lot easier for artists to work off. I also recommend don't overflow your references with a lot of confusing images because do keep in mind that a lot of these artists are Japanese, so English is not their first language. So if you're putting in a lot of references, they might get a little bit confused. So I would just stick to something. So if it's a reference of your character, maybe try to include other artworks of your character too. But if, like I said, if you put way too many images in, they will get really confused, and it's just gonna be like a kind of a disaster to try to fix that, because they might end up doing something that you're not happy with, just because there's way too many references in your reference folder. Once you have everything, you can confirm everything, and a page will be brought up confirming your payment details. And you just have to, it's like a 3D secure authentication. So once that happens, you just let it load, you just wait for it, and it will take your money out. Once that's done, the request is sent to the artist, and all you have to do is pretty much wait. Some artists might take a few days to get back to you. Some might be super quick. I would say if the artist does take a while to respond to you, it's best to cancel the order. This is most likely due to the artist being busy. When the artwork has been accepted by the artist, you'll get a notification that the artist has accepted your work. You can also get an email as well to say it's been approved. And then you can go see the request by clicking here, and voila, your commission will be shown here. It will have all the details of your request and the complete deadline from the artist. Skebs do take a few months to get back, so do note, if you're a person who needs to get work done in a rush, I would not recommend this then. I'm not sure if you can ask the artist to rush your artwork, but I just say anyway, it's just not a good thing to just ask for an artist to rush your work, because I guess I feel like these Skebs are more just like for a lot of artists' hobbies. Personally, me, I would not ask to be rushed artwork. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You just have to wait for your beautiful artwork to be done. You'll get a notification or an email when it's completed. Then you can just go to the complete page and view your artwork. Here you can download your artwork. The download raw means the artist has given you a PSD, and download converted is the PNG version of the artwork. Some artists may give you multiple versions of the artwork if you ask for it, or if they just give to you because they're super nice. And I think sometimes I'm so surprised by that, because I'm like, oh, you got me more than one. It's cute seeing like the different variations of artwork that you've been given. But yeah, that includes this quick guide on how to use Skeb. If you found this helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am working towards 2,000 subscribers, because I am looking to focus more on YouTube content. I do want to post more videos on helping out other VTubers or other content creators. I also want to post a lot more of my gaming videos too on this channel. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and stay cheesy until next time.